Today we're gonna be setting up 4 brand new saltwater tanks at the Fish Guy warehouse. And these bad boys are gonna be a game changer for us because they're gonna allow us to add so much more variety to our giant saltwater ponds. Especially our first one right here. I know you guys wanna see it loaded with fish, and having these new tanks is gonna be so important to adding as many fish as possible. More tanks, more fish, and more importantly, healthier fish for the giant pond. Now, as always, we got a lot of work ahead, but once these tanks are up and running, it's gonna be so worth it. So let's dive right in and get these tanks ready. Now right here, you guys know we got these beautiful cabinets we just painted. We were thinking about getting rid of them, blowing them out, and we probably will at some point because we do have a lot of space right here that we're probably gonna put another pond right here. So eventually these are gonna be gone. We're gonna see what it looks like for now to have like a wall of tanks right here. 2 and 2, so a total of 4, like stacked on top of each other, because these tanks are gonna allow us to buy as many fish as possible and move them into the ponds safely and healthy. It's gonna be like our little quarantine tank. So if we go and we do a shopping spree and we get like 15 fish, we're not gonna throw them all into the pond yet. We're gonna probably put them in here for like a couple weeks, have them quarantine up, and then put them all in the ponds. And that's gonna allow us to just have way more fish and for all the fish to be super healthy when they go in there. And it's gonna be amazing. So very important so we can start buying fish for our pond.
I think we should get a membership at this place by now. Home Depot, it's like our second home. That's why they have it called Home Depot.
Exactly.
This is the depot of the home. It should be the warehouse depot, maybe.
Yep.
But we are here at the Home Depot and we have some stuff we need to get so we can make everything look so very nice. Yes, these are just quarantine tanks, but in order for the warehouse to just look A+ at all times, every little aspect needs to be perfect. We're here right now getting some paint to paint the back of the tanks.
Nah. Rollers.
Land of the paint. Rollers or paintbrush?
Gotta go rollers.
Gotta go
It's a
rollers.
nice even layer, nice thick coat, but
So
very
true.
smooth.
So true.
Also, what color are you thinking? Thinking black or blue?
I'm thinking of blue.
I think blue.
Like
would
a
be nice.
royal blue, like a deep blue, like
Or
you're
like
in
a
1,000
Carolina
feet of
blue,
water.
Or like a Carolina blue. Carolina blue could be
Really?
nice.
Go with the pond theme?
Yes.
That could be good.
It's like shallows.
Oh, here are the rollers. I need some of these bad boys.
Now, doing my research.
That's a good one. That's perfect.
Doing my research, it's good to have a smaller roller because you know why? Then you can be accurate.
Yes, yes.
That's so accurate.
There you go.
That's what DJ Khaled says, doesn't he?
I don't know.
He's so accurate.
Where'd you get that?
Like this is good, right here.
Yeah, that's perfect. $5, perfect.
Look, smooth surfaces. Smooth
Perfect.
surfaces.
Grab 2 of them, boys. Mini paint tray.
A little strange looking though, don't you think?
Yeah, like, well, I guess you dip it in here and then you roll it here. Beat it off. Perfect. Beat it off. Whatever. Like bead, like a water bead.
Okay, good save.
Good
Yeah,
clarification.
Good save. Okay. This would be good.
We should get 2.
The beat off.
Yeah, the beat off. God almighty. 2 rollers,
Don't know why we need
2 paint trays, because you're gonna work on a tank
2.
and I'm gonna work on a tank.
Double the beads off.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, perfect.
Now the most important part is picking the actual paint color. Ooh, okay, this is where
Explorer
you get interesting.
blue.
Where?
Explorer
That's
blue.
kind of nice. It's definitely like
Big surf.
That's kind of nice too. What color do you think our pond is? Like that?
Oh, paradise sky.
That's nice too.
Rainwater.
I wish Brooke was here to
I kind
pick
of
this.
really like brilliant.
I
blue.
like brilliant blue too. We have made our selection. We're going with brilliant blue. Just a standard, gorgeous piece of blue right there. Woo, baby. We've got 4 55-gallon aquariums
The second
loaded
stop,
up in the
it
black
was a
booger.
success. It was a big success on our second stop, dude. And you know what's crazy? And honestly, a blessing. We just so happened to go on the day that it was 50% off 55-gallon tanks.
Literally
so,
crazy. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
$100 each.
Still $100 each. That would have been $400 in tanks, but instead, oh no, that would have been
$800 in tanks.
Would have been $800 in tanks.
But we got it for $400, baby.
I know. Thank God. Thank God. Now we got to go at the stands because we're double stacking. We're doing 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Best quarantine station ever. That is a lot of fish tanks. 2 stands, 2 on each, baby.
And we got these stands because you can do double deck. They're not like, you know, those nice wooden ones, but we can do 2 on each. So 1, 1, 1, 1. It's gonna be a wall of tanks and we're gonna load them with fish and then move them into our big ponds. But this is what we're starting with and we're gonna paint them. So we're thinking it's like a little hallway here of tanks along this wall.
Yeah, baby.
So that you can still come around it, go in here, do your drawers. If you
Yeah,
need to
baby.
get some fish food and stuff, you know, you have it here versus up against a wall or anything. So it's gonna look nice and we're gonna have a nice sheet of glass with tanks. huge. Guys, this is gonna be so much better.
Revolutionary. We're gonna be able to treat our fish before we go ahead and put them into our show tank right here. So this is like our little hospital area. I guess that's what people start to call it. But it's just our little quarantine area. Make sure they don't have any ick, any parasites or anything. We'll treat them right here in all 4 of these tanks. And then from there, if they're all healthy, they'll go into here. So we made our pit stop at Home Depot and we got the necessities that we need because we're actually, instead of laying a paper background or like some fish stores sell backgrounds, we're actually gonna paint this. Chris has done this once before.
Not just any color either.
No, look at that. That is like gorgeous.
Brilliant blue.
So all 4 of these tanks, we're gonna paint the background on them and it's gonna just look like quite literally the ocean. We don't wanna be able to see through the tank because then you're gonna see the cabinetry back here. We want it to literally be just fish. These tanks are not meant to be beautiful. These are literally meant to make our fish beautiful. So we're just gonna put PVC pipes in here. Setting up our little workstation, thought we'd give you guys a great background here. Although there's no fish in it, it's still better than a wall. Look at that tank.
Oh yeah.
Chris and I have been coming here just looking at the water.
Sorry, ass and face.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, that was...
No, I've been mesmerized by this pond. When it gets fish in there, or sharks, or whatever the heck we put in there, it's gonna be so sick. We have so many more ideas that we're not sharing yet because those are top secret, by the way.
Get my tank. Oh! Where's my Paradise Blue? Nice work. There we go, baby! 4 fish tanks. This is the most fish tanks I've ever bought in a single day. Is that true?
Check this.
One way. That's how you dull a knife 101. Get in there, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby!
Look at that color. I don't know if hopefully we have enough, dude.
Dude, that is a nice color, bro. That's a nice color, man.
Brilliant blue. Highly recommend. I mean, look at that. That's
Let's go. Let's go. Get the thing.
Awesome.
Fill her up.
Awesome. Here's the moment of truth right here. It's gotta be aggressive.
Wow.
Cap it, and then we stop there.
Wow. Use that thing to beat it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dunk that roller in there. Oh my God. That is so satisfying. Give me a coat.
That's a really nice. Now the thing, trust me, I've been researching. This is what you have to do. You gotta be giving your first coat, you want it to be just a light coat.
That is so nice.
That's nice, dude.
That's gonna be such a nice color.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna take a couple coats, that's for sure. But look at that form. Good arched back.
You like this one?
It's good.
We're painting up our tanks. We got our first couple coats on here. I think we're gonna do a lot of coats because we want it to be super thick. I mean, we got a little bit on the backside here, but you're never gonna see the backside. You're only gonna see the front, which is gonna look even better. And all 4 of them right here in this corner is gonna look really good, especially when we got a bunch of fish swimming in them. So, couple coats done, gotta let this dry. Keep on doing it. Sexy.
Really nice. A full 24 hours later, and just come get a close up on this blue. That is just a pure, beautiful blue, exactly
Blue Paradise.
what we were after. So we got our tank stand set up right over here. Each of these can hold 2 tanks. So 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. And like Chris mentioned earlier, we still have a little entry point over here to where we can get into our drawers, where we might have some of our fish medicine and stuff of that nature. So
let us know in the comments or DM us on Instagram if anyone does like sick artwork or like mounts or anything dope that would look cool along the walls. Let us know in the comments and shoot us a DM on Instagram. We're trying to deck this place out, make it look really cool. We're thinking about hanging something from that little dolly there, right up like a big shark. Hang it above the pond, who knows? Let's get these tanks set up, positioned, and see how they're gonna look against the wall there. Remember, lift with your low back. Here we go. We're chilling.
where are we going?
Dude.
Where are we going with
We're
this
going over
one?
here.
Far right? Far right corner?
Far right. Top right. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Interesting job by you.
Right there. Dude, it looks good. Let's go.
Let me see.
We're gonna have, wow. Let's go. Get the next
That
tank.
is so much better than a background because when you tape a background, sometimes you get little air pockets or even flip a little water, it starts to dry, and with the salt, it leaves like a salt crustation on the back of your tank. It looks terrible. Now, water can bead right down. We can get air between there.
Our tanks are primed.
Straight background.
1, 2, 3. Slide her back.
Nice!
There we go. Let's go. First 2 tanks. Now imagine, when we do unboxings and stuff, this thing's gonna be loaded. Then we're gonna be able to scoop them all out and throw them all in the pond all at once. It's gonna be the coolest videos ever, guys. I hope you're freaking excited. If you're enjoying the Warehouse series, please drop a like. It really helps us out a lot. We're putting everything, our time, and a lot of our money into doing this for you guys because we know you guys are gonna think it's gonna be really cool. You guys are gonna love it. So, and we love it too.
Dude, this turned out incredible.
It looks great. I cannot wait to do videos getting fish. It's gonna be unbelievable. So drop a like, helps out the fish guys a ton. Let's get our next pond in, baby. Come on.
This one. Bottom right.
I keep calling it pond. It's an aquarium.
No, you did not.
What is that?
Bottom
Change
left, real. Nice slip and slide, slip and slide. That's just fine dining.
It's gonna be a wall of so many fish,
That's
dude.
just fine dining.
It's gonna be a wall of just fish everywhere. It's gonna look so good. All right, last but not least, the bottom right piece of our puzzle piece tank over there.
Let's go, baby.
Slide her back. Let's go. Woo! Look at that. That is sick.
Each of these tanks essentially will be a video. So if we film a video, we get 6 fish. All 6 fish will go in this one because with the whole quarantine method, you don't want to get fish, you know, have fish in here for 8 days and then put new fish in when these fish that were already in here for 8 days have been medicating. Is that the right word?
Yeah, sure.
Have been medicating for 8 days. So each of these will be its own video. So once we add fish into it, they got a 2-week period before they go ahead and go into the pond. That way we don't introduce any diseases whatsoever. Now that we have the space and we're able to do it, we can do it, you know?
Yeah.
Before we were in a little tiny garage. Now we can do it. Chef a kiss.
I mean, we got the Viper, we got the quarantine, we should have 0 problems. So imagine, get a bunch of tanks, have them in this tank. Oh, we want to get some clowns for the reef pond, throw them all in there. A shark, who knows, a ray, I don't know. We're gonna do everything. Check me out, man.
Check it out.
Check it out, that looks sick. Now these tanks, like we were just talking right now, they can be used for anything. We're gonna start them with obviously QT. Maybe if 4 is overkill for the QT, we don't need all 4, then we could always turn 1 into whatever kind of crazy creatures you wanna see. If you guys wanna see a mantis shrimp tank, we could throw one in there. If you guys wanna see an anglers in here, if you guys wanna see, what do we say, axolotls in here, we can do whatever we want. Literally, whatever we want. It just looks so good. Let's take a, I mean, the warehouse is messier now because
Take it in.
We've been putting in work, but like, this is just a little piece. We haven't even scratched the surface.
Not
dude.
even.
This is just our pond that we've had and a couple new tanks. When we get ponds there and where I'm standing, I hope you guys are gonna come along for the ride. Hit the subscribe button, make sure notification bells are on because our job is to make this the coolest warehouse in the history of fish warehouses, okay? We got our tank set up, ladies and gentlemen. We were thinking about filling them today. We do have a plan of what we're gonna do now because we're probably gonna fill these up and get some fish in here really soon. Not today, but coming very, very soon, we're gonna get some fish in here. Subscribe if you're ready. Subscribe if you wanna follow along with the warehouse series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.